Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Nicolas Avellaneda. I'm a colorectal surgeon from Argentina, and today I am representing the European Society of Coloproctology and the Y-ESCP committee in this great interview that I have the pleasure to have. Today I will be interviewing Charlotte El Sayed. Charlotte is a colorectal trainee based in the UK, and currently she's the president of the Dux Club. The Dux Club is a network created to join and to gather together colorectal surgical trainees across the UK. Of course, Charlotte is going to tell us a little bit more about this soon. So, Charlotte, how are you? How's everything in the UK now?
It's pretty good. It's very hot, but it's good otherwise. And thank you for inviting me. It's great to be part of this interview.
You need to enjoy the summer. In the UK, as it is in Denmark, summer is not too long. You need to enjoy it now. So, Charlotte, I wanted to first to ask you to introduce yourself to the audience. You are a surgical star for us, so we want to know a little bit more about your life and your training. What can you tell us about that?
Okay, so I am a colorectal trainee in the UK. I'm an ST7, so that means I'm just over a year from finishing my training until I become a consultant. I've been president of the Dukes Club since September last year, but I've been on the Dukes committee for about 6 years now, and I've gone through different roles. Um, my interests have always been in education, training, delivering lots of simulated courses, whether they're with animal tissue, cadaveric, and I did a PhD in robotic training. And my PhD was funded by the Royal College of Surgeons England and also by Health Education England, who later went on to become NHS England. And that PhD was really exciting because it allowed me to work with the various stakeholders involved in robotic training, not just in the UK, but in Europe as well. So I got to travel to Orsi and work with the European Society of urology robotic surgeons. I also got to work with the different training bodies in the UK, with industry as well, which I think was really, really insightful. And I think as surgical trainees, we don't always have that privilege of understanding industry's role in delivering training and their requirements, etc., etc. So that was a fantastic project, and I was looking specifically at developing a framework for a national curriculum and then the implementation process for the curriculum. And from there, we've gone on to lead on some national work, and we've delivered some national guidance papers. So it's been an exciting past few years as a trainee. And Dukes this year has had the privilege of working with Y-ESCP, and we're really hoping that this is part of, or the beginning of a beautiful relationship, and that will continue to flourish over the years.
I think that's quite an impressive, long and impressive curriculum for someone so young. So congratulations for that. But I mean, now I would like to ask you. I mean, you are the president of the Dukes Club. As I said, the Dukes Club is a network created to join together all the colorectal surgical trainees in the UK, and also the Dukes Club is also very bonded to the Association of Coloproctology of Great Britain and Ireland, the ACP GBI. So, what can you tell us about the Dukes Club? I mean, we all know it. We all know the name. We've heard about it a lot during our career. But what can you tell us about what you do, how it was created, what's the vision of the organization?
Yeah, so the Dukes Club was created back in 1998, I believe. It was originally independent, so it was independent ACP GBI, and it was formed by a group of colorectal trainees in England, and basically they wanted to help deliver training initiatives. It grew and grew over the years, and it became the training voice for colorectal surgeons in the UK, so UK and Ireland. And then it became the affiliated branch of ACP GBI, which means our members are affiliated members of ACP, which means they get to enjoy benefits from both ACP and also from Dukes as well. And also that means that we have a seat at the table with ACP GBI. So they listen to our thoughts, we work collaboratively with them, we share similar initiatives as well. We do have our own independency, so we're able to deliver our own webinars, courses, and as I said, both cadaveric, animal tissue, and we're also able to deliver our own kind of position statements as well. But in working with ACP, we do work very closely with them. So when it comes to position statements, Dukes may well write their own, but will be supported by members of ACP's, the ACP subcommittee. And we did that a few years ago with our endoscopy position statements. The robotic position statement that's just been released today, that was done quite closely with ACP GBI. And we also have a seat with the National Organisation of Surgical Trainees, known as ASSET. So they're the Association of Surgeons in Training. They represent all surgical trainees in the UK. They work very closely with the Royal College of Surgeons, all four of them. They also work closely with the surgical training bodies. And they come to us and ask us, is there anything that's particularly affecting colorectal training at the moment in terms of exams, etc., or in terms of recruitment? And we sit at the table and, as I said, voice any concerns. So it's an organisation that has certainly grown over the years. It's continuing to grow. But as I said, we are the voice of the trainees. So
I think that it's a great story. And I think that these type of organizations that actually represent young members and young trainees actually are very, very important for any specialty, not only colorectal. That's why I'm really impressed and really like these type of initiatives. You know, looking and hearing to this, it looks very similar to Y-ESCP in the European Society of Coloproctology. It has maybe the same goal, and I think both are great initiatives. Speaking about the European Society of Coloproctology, since I'm representing the ESCP today, we know that soon in September we will have the Tripartite Congress in Paris. There's going to be a lot of societies represented in the Congress. There's a lot of people going from everywhere around the world, from Latin America, a lot of surgeons coming also. So I wanted to know if the Dukes Club is going to be represented in the Congress, and also what you will be doing during the Congress so that we can promote this activity.
Yeah, so Dukes will be there. So Zoe, current president of Young ESCP, has kindly invited us to be part of a panel discussion talking about surgical trainees and their leadership roles and how we can all work together. We are hoping that next year we'll be running a workshop at ESCP. So we had planned to do one this year, but due to logistical reasons, we won't be able to go ahead. So we plan to do one next year. But we hope that this is just, as I said at the beginning of our relationship, we ran a training day for ESCP back in March, and that was focusing on ESCP robotic fellowships. We've also managed to provide a membership discount for Dukes members for the Tripartite this year, and we've also offered a membership to ESCP members to attend ACP, which was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And we just hope that going forward we can have more projects together, whether or not it's webinars, whether or not it's perhaps viewpoints on training from a UK and European initiative, whether or not it's even in running courses. But I think there's a lot that we can gain from working with each other, and this is something we've talked about for years, and hopefully we can carry on as time goes on.
Yeah, I think definitely it's great to be in touch. Definitely it's great to work together. As I said, since the societies have two very similar committees, then getting experience together is always great. But Charlotte, I'm not going to take any more time from you today. I know you want to go out and enjoy the summer in the UK. As I said, it's usually not too long. So I would like to thank you very much on behalf of ESCP and, of course, of myself. It has been great to get the opportunity to interview and get to know you today, and hope to see you in Paris soon.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting you in person. Thank you very much.
See you.
Bye.